Hey there guys, Neil here, back with an app review that's kind of also a quick trip for those, or quick tip for those of you who are interested in getting into stock trading, and that is via the app and service called Robinhood. So before I get started, I'm going to start with a quick disclaimer that I am not going to be providing any investment advice, any sort of stock trading picks or tips or suggestions or anything like that. I'm just going to be reviewing the app itself and giving a little bit of information about Robinhood, the company, and what they do. So just a bit of note there, and any prices and stocks information that you see is as of May 16th, 2018. So if you're watching this at a later date, then know that the prices have changed, and it's best to look at current information when you're just making your investment decisions. So when you open up Robinhood, you'll see this nice screen. If you have any money invested, by whether it's in the app as just a flat amount that you've already transferred, or you've started to buy and sell some stocks, you'll see a number up at the top, or at the moment in the red, that changes according to the value of your portfolio as your various stocks and cryptocurrencies increase and decrease in price. So as you can tell, at the moment, my value is a little bit down, so I'm not going to do anything at the moment. You also get a live chart based on how the market is doing and how things are doing over time. You also get a few different recent articles based on what's going on in the day. So you can see there's some news about or Twitter. You get some semiconductor stocks, Cisco and Microsoft news, and some more Cisco news. And if you want to read the article, you just have to touch it, and it will open it, and you can read all about it. From here, you get one tab for cryptocurrency, so you can see it based on last price, equity, percent change, and things like that. And when you touch it, you'll get a graph to see how its value is doing, so you can see past history or live value, and you can also see the conversation on what's going on or what people are talking about as far as cryptocurrency goes. And you'll notice that when you're looking at cryptocurrency versus your regular stocks, it's a little bit different, so you can tell the difference easily. So let's say I want to look at how Time Warner is doing. They're down a little bit, so it looks like today they're down about 0.2%. Overall, they're still up over the past 5 years, so it all depends on how you want to look at it. You can see some recent news about how they're doing, and clicking on more will allow you to see more articles. And then from here, you can get some stats on the company, so their opening price, volume, PE ratio, and things like that, as well as Q2 earnings, and a little bit more about the company. From here, if you want to buy or sell stocks in the company, you just hit the trade button, and you can see, I don't have any stocks, but I can buy probably 2 shares right now based on how much trading power I have. And then you can also take a look at options if you want to buy or trade that way. And if you do have multiple companies in your watch list, you can easily just swipe left to right or right to left to see how the different companies are doing, if you want to easily switch between them. And you can also slide the company names if you want to do a quick switch from one company to another. Let's say you want to add a company, though, because you're just starting, or there's another company that you may have heard that you want to keep track of. So when you click on the search box, you can start searching for a company. So let's say I want to follow, I don't know, Chevy, or let's say I want to follow GE. So I'll do a search for GE. And as you can see, I'm already following, but let's say I want to follow GM and see how they're doing. From here, I can get the same information, so how their chart's doing overall, any news, their statistics, and things like that. And if it's interesting and I want to continue to follow them, I just hit the plus sign, and it'll now show up in my list of companies. So that's really all there is for the app. So the thing that drew me to Robinhood is that they don't have any transaction costs when you buy or sell stocks, and that is because they're a mobile first company. So they do have a website that you can use, but They are more Android and iOS based, so it's easier to trade on your mobile device, and they do not provide any sort of analytical or analysis or insights on the company, so they are able to keep their costs down from there. So the idea is that you use their platform, but do the research on your own in order to make various investing decisions. And then from here, when you click on the overflow menu, you can see your buying power, portfolio value, and things like that. But that's really the bulk of the app itself. So if you're interested, it's something that's worth checking out, especially if you want to get into buying and selling stocks, or kind of see how buying or selling stocks can work from you. I've started on a slightly smaller scale just so I can get used to it, see if I can check my own personal investing strategies, see how well they work, and see if I can make a little bit of money and build myself up from there. There's very few other things as far as the app goes. You can password protect it so that it requires a login or fingerprint login every time. And you do get notifications when your trades are placed and when your orders go through. So that way you know exactly what's happening at the time. And you'll also get an email confirmation, so in case your notifications are off or anything like that. But that's really the bulk of it. So far it seems like an intriguing app. And as I said, it's very it's a very mobile facing company. So that's kind of what I like. It's very easy to use. And if there are companies that interest me, then I can easily take a look at them and get more information and see if it's something that I want to invest in or see if I can make a little bit of money from on my own. And the other benefit here is that you can also invest in cryptocurrency if you so choose. I have a little bit invested myself, so I'm kind of intrigued to see how it works out and kind of where cryptocurrency goes in the near future for personal purposes. But that's all there is for that. So if you want to check out this review or any other review, you can visit youtube.com/PatelN01. If you want to get in touch with me, you can find me on Twitter at PatelN01. And of course, the website with podcast and past episode subscription links, all of that good stuff, can be found at PatelN01.com. But that is all for this particular review. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.